India has warned U.S. social media firms after its ongoing dispute here with Twitter. I don't know if you followed this, Will, but we talked a little while ago about the farmer protest going on over there. Mm-hmm. And Twitter is now in the mix because they have received requests from the government to suspend or delete certain posts, possibly accounts that the government claims are spreading misinformation about this particular ordeal. So Twitter's found themselves in the middle of it, and according to the government, they're not acting fast enough, and therefore they're being threatened. Indian Technology Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad warned U.S. social media firms on Thursday to abide by the country's laws a day after a face-off between the Prime Minister's administration and Twitter over content regulation. India said to Twitter on Wednesday, or actually they were mad on Wednesday, I guess they said it previous, they wanted the takedown of 1,100 accounts and posts that they said spread misinformation about the current farmer protests against new agriculture reforms. Man, social media and politics, it's complex.
Yeah, but also convergent.
Did you see my hand? Oh my God. It's like, what is their responsibility? And of course you had the whole thing in the U.S. election and the Capitol, when they storming of the Capitol.
Yeah.
I forget what to call it. Storm. And it was like, what stays up, what goes down, who is in and who is out, and who decides, right? Is it up to the social media platform? Is it up to the government? And so anyway, Twitter said that it had not blocked all of this content because it believed the directives were not in line with Indian laws. In other words, they were saying, there's no law to, we don't have to do this. Mm-hmm. Show me the law. Where's the law? What is this? Indian government's like, well, we kind of make the laws. We'll figure it out. Like, you're in trouble. Get on my face. Where's Jack Dorsey? Mm-hmm. That's how the meeting went. It didn't go like that. Anyway, so there was obviously some degree of disagreement, but since then, Twitter has blocked access to the bulk of the accounts it was ordered to take down. You know, Twitter, they don't want to lose access to that marketplace.
Yeah.
They're like, geez, man, we saw what you did with TikTok. Geez, man, we're just trying to make a buck. Mm-hmm. Trying to do the right thing. I don't know if they're trying to do the right thing, but I'm saying that's the argument they would make. Now, they did not make this list public, which I suppose is possibly another problem, that there's a lack of transparency around what are these 1,100 accounts? What were these posts about? But Reuters, at least, did notice that one lawmaker's account was among those that was geo-blocked by Twitter following the government orders. So this was the account of Sukhram Singh Yadav, a member of the upper house of parliament. He was restricted in India after Twitter received a legal request from the government. His account has been restored now. He had tweeted using the hashtag Modi planning farmer genocide.
Heavy.
And this presumably would have been the hashtag or the sentiment or the language that would have caused the examination from the government and therefore the request. Presumably it would have been things in line with this type of language that they would have been targeting. Mm-hmm. But hypersensitive subject, tough spot for Twitter to find themselves, and increasingly this crossover between politics and social media and the complexity in how these things are supposed to run and operate.
Yeah.
And same time, Twitter, a private company who has the potential to compete in that marketplace with other social media, homegrown social media that may be on the good side of government and may have ways of benefiting through compliance or more expedited compliance with these types of requests.
Yeah.
It's impossible. It's an impossible spot.
Complicated.
Impossible, complicated spot.